guess I'm Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar. I Spielberg on the beat, make a movie. Yeah, it's the return of the G. Show 'em. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the L.A. Chargers and their Southern California rivals, the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. And how about that for some fireworks to start this one?
And the fireworks turned out to be for the kicking team, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, go down there, make a play, knock it free, and end up with the football. And for the team who's supposed to have the ball.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Rondé Gadsden, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. Rams nothing. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. At their own 36-yard line. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10.
Shut up!
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. I'm ready. Nobody,
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve is.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Up next, it's our main event between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Los Angeles Rams. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And here we go from L.A. On the return, this is Baker. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Breaks the tackle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Keeps away from one. And the hit helps send him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. 2nd and 3. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offense in front of the running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Herbert from the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game. It slips through, incomplete. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Drops this one off to Hampton. And he has enough for that 1st down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. So they get dings for the holding. Gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He finds Johnston. And he has this down to the 34.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Over the screen to Hampton. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So fresh set of downs after the penalty. First and 10. Here's Herbert. That one connects. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
30-yard line. What? Yeah. Really with it. I should probably sound a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. It is caught left side. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Now run here with Blake Corum. He gets it ahead, lines up with about 3. Rohit Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. And if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now. They need 7. He's dropping back to throw. Gives this one to Blake Corum. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
That's good.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through, incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. Down the sideline, past the 25. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
5 yards on the play.
Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They're going to run on first down with Corum. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They read that screen perfectly. Interception! Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. 30! Gets the 10! And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6.
Kate, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as Well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game, or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Back to the air following that pick six. He rolls to his right. And after the pick six, it's another interception. And the Chargers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game. But don't make it fun like they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts, Tom Moore, Peyton, play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Herbert gonna tuck and run. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's gonna lose yards. They said with that sack in mind, Brock, we all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. They're going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start on the ground. Coral. We'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Hang on, Henley on the tackle. Tackle back at the 26-yard line.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Rams have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
That's 1 quarter done in our showdown of LA teams. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Corum. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So 1st down from the 41. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now looking to throw. That finds Adams downfield. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. The rookie from Florida found the opening, and it ends up in a first down. New set of downs from 37. Give to Corum from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now give left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the market gate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
A give to Corum. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. This time it's a passing play. Low left side taken in by Adams. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams parlay the interception into points. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Rams 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, this is Baker. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds a seam down the middle. At the end of it, and he loses the ball. Picked up by the Rams. Oh, no, ball's loose. Ball's loose in the end zone. Oh, no, and he bounces out of their own end zone. That's is ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Nakua here, he's got it! And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Out of the shotgun, they'll give him what a hit, and the ball's loose! And the Chargers think they have it, and they do!
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Herbert on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, the ball's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down to the left side, and Johnston has it. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
It brings up 3rd down.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
The Chargers 1st down.
Herbert throwing again. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Rams take over as he records his 10th career INT. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
At their own 42-yard line.
Here's Jarquez Hunter getting his first look on the ground. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
On his own read, here's a give to Hunter. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackle made by Elijah Molden. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Hunter on the inside give. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Finds his fullback. And they get this down to the 28. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Set up the screen. Here's Nakua. And this one does not go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out there, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Looking to throw here. Complete to his running back. This is Jarquez Hunter. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one right down the middle. And the Rams tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, this is Baker. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. They've got a man in motion. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Look at that power, deep left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. First on to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Running back sent in motion. Second and 10. Herbert trying again. Diving right side. Got it. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Herbert to throw once more. He's trying to push the field. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Herbert. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
1st and 10 from the 32. Now Herbert again. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
A 49-yard attempt.
Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Forced out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure alters the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Pulled in at the 20. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Herbert from the gun. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. We send a man in motion. On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Completed to his running back. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
You got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Play action now for Herbert. Looking at his fullback now. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
First and 10, Herbert. Rolling left, buying some time. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and of course, is the throwaway.
Back to the air, Herbert. This one's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Hunter. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Dropping back to throw. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. On the give, this is Hunter. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He keeps this one himself. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another kid at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. Catch made. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
3rd and goal, they need 3 yards here. Back to throw. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can tie it up after hitting Peter in the 3rd. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, this is Baker. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. to throw. Here's Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Rams take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams parlay the interception into points. It's a a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Lining up now to try the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. And this one is launched downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Rams' 31-yard line.
Herbert now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
It's Herbert once more. Into the hands of Ganson. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Gain 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. And they just get the playoff. Complete here to Hampton. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers tie us up 28-all. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to throw this from the gun. And finds Adams downfield. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. There he goes on the right side. The 30. The 10. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Oh, that one stinks. Take the 6 off the board, partner. That was an interference-aided interception.
And he could be as upset as he wants that play won't count for him or his team, but deep inside he knows that pick 6 probably doesn't happen without the interference on the play.
They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he only gets this one down to the 9. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing off the play fake. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 28.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, this is Baker. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Through the defense it goes, room to burn, into the red zone. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers now trail by just a point in the 4th. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
35-35.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Connects with the open man downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. And the kick is missed, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like a defensive miscue is going to give them another try. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Makes the score Rams 42, Chargers 35.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, this is Baker. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert now off the play fake. On him quick, and they bring it down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. And it's going to push him back for 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Aronde Gadsden the second. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. He's going deep. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And the fair catch secured here at the 16.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Hunter here from the pistol. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react, the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 17-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. Setting up the screen for Hunter. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Chargers sending out a dime look here ahead of this 3rd down. Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him. Altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Rams are set to punt. Past the 45. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now.
At the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Shotgun give to Hampton. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Back to Hampton. And they make the play at the 23. A gain of only a little. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers down by 7. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Herbert. He's got Hampton underneath. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down give to Hampton. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hampton. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and goal back to all the way up to the 14 here. Setting up to pass. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, a target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Now to throw. Brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He put everything he's got behind it. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
He'll throw it. Finds his fullback. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here he is to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Looking fast as that clock ticks down.
A big loss on the play brings up 2nd down.
Back to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams now lead by 10. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too, but he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.